Here in this video we're going to look at how to create a stem plot, or also called the stem and leaf plot. And I have 25 numbers written up here, and if you notice I have two vertical lines here. I like to make two stem and leaf plots, one to sort and organize the numbers, and then one as a final answer. Some of the important things to remember about a stem and leaf plot is the stems are written vertically, and they can be as many numbers as that are needed, and the leaves will be written horizontally, and the leaves can only be one number. So your stems are going to be all of the numbers except for your last number. So in this case we have 3-digit numbers, so our stems are going to be 2 numbers and our leaves are going to be 1 number. So you want to locate the biggest and the smallest stems that are needed, and looking through this, it looks like the 160s are the smallest number, and 226 is my biggest number. So I'm going to need stems that go from 16 to 22. So I'm going to start off by writing all my stems. (20, 21, and 22. And the reason why I like to do 2 is because your final stem and leaf plot needs to have all your numbers in order, and because these are all randomly organized, I don't want to go through one by one and try and find the next number, because you might make a mistake and then have to re-erase it. So what I do is I make one and I make it just in order. So I'll just run across the rows and put all the numbers in. So 173, we have 17, so the 3 will go next to that. And then 214, so 21, we put a 4 here. And 193, so we'll put a 3 in. And 191, so we get a 1. 167, 209, 199, 226, 203, 182, 187, 206, 205, 195, 164, 211, 194, 186, 176, 182, 197, 217, 177, 205, another 5, and 209. So now that we have them all written, now we're going to take the time to rewrite it and write the leaves in order. And it's also important, and I didn't take the time to really make my spacing proper on the one where I was putting it together, but it's best if your spacing is good on your leaves on your final stem and leaf plots so that you can see distribution. So I'm going to do the best I can to keep them in order. So I'm going to rewrite all my stems again. So I have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. And now we need to put each of these in order. And so in the 160s, we have 164 and 167. So we'll write the 4 first, and then the 7. And 170s, 3, 6, 7. In the 180s, it looks like the 2 2s are first, and then a 6, and then a 7. 190s, I have a 1, and then a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 7, and a 9. 5, 7, 9. And the 200s, looks like 3 is my first value, and then 2 5s, a 6, and 2 9s. For 21, we have 1, 4, and 7. And in the 220s, we have a 6. So now we have a finished stem and leaf plot. And it's also important that we give a key for our final answer, for our final stem and leaf plot. So we're going to say key, and then I'm going to say that 16/4 is equal to 164. And that just allows people to understand what your numbers mean in your stem and leaf plot. And that's how you construct a stem and leaf plot.